Happy New Year, darlings. Gosh, here we are in 2025. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And welcome to day one of something called Chatuary. Chatuary. Well done, JJ. Now, this is something that my colleagues in the Mary Huff management stable have come up with. Emma and Matron have come up with this idea. Completely original to them. Nobody else has done it, apparently. But whenever you come up with something original, you can bet that somebody will think, oh, that's a good idea, I'll do that. And usually it's me who comes up with something original, and the next thing you know, everybody else is doing it. It's happened with a few things. But on this occasion, I'm going to be the guilty party. I'm going to jump on board somebody else's train and do it myself as well. At least they are my colleagues, so you can argue that I'm not nicking our idea. I'm supporting their thing. That is my justification, and I'm sticking to it. Now, the idea is, as I understand it, that throughout the month of January, oh, you're not going to hear me if I have that on, but I can't see. I'm all frosted up. Hold on. Let me clear the windscreen, and then I'll knock the blower off. Now, if I look down at the bottom, I can see where I'm at. Right, there we go. Yeah, the idea is that throughout the month of January, you have to upload a chatty video every day. Emma did one earlier. I haven't seen Matron's yet, but Emma did one, and she was chatting about plans for 2025 and not New Year's resolutions, but that kind of thing, you know, goals, aspirations that you set yourself at the beginning of the year. Now, I'm not a huge fan of that, I must say. In fact, I believe it's a load of old twaddle. Call it what you will. If you set an arbitrary day to do something, and worst of all, if you don't do it, if there's something that you want to do or know that you need to do, then you'll do it. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is, it doesn't matter what date it is, and what you absolutely won't do is think, well, I won't worry about it today because I'm going to do it at this point in the future. A lot of people do that. They put things off until January the 1st. I'll do it then, whether it's giving up smoking, giving up alcohol, going on a diet, whatever. And they never end up doing it, because the reality is, if you were going to do it, you would just do it. You wouldn't leave it until the 1st of January. That's just making an excuse because you don't want to do it. And when you don't want to do something, you always invariably end up not doing it. So, but anyway, that's this Chatuary thing that you upload a chatty video on a daily basis throughout January. And as I say, I thought I'd jump on board with that. Now, I am doing it in the car. Well, bloody hell. I am doing it in the car whilst driving to work because it's kind of, this is my little window in the day when it's convenient for me to do it. The way things have been, the rest of the world, it seems, obviously lots of people nowadays are in my position, but while a lot of people have been taking it easy and relaxing and eating and drinking and partying and spending time with loved ones and with family, I've been doing exactly the opposite. The 2 weeks around Christmas and the New Year, for me, are head down, arse up. So it's been long, hard nights at the restaurant. This week we were open on Monday, so didn't get the day off, didn't get the rest. Last night was New Year's Eve, and it was just insane. If you watch the live stream, then you'll know what happened, and God, the abuse that I took, and all of that shenanigans. And it's just a really hard time. I've not been making videos because I've been doing my live streams. I will always do my live streams, come what may. But life has just been about restaurant, sleep, eat, live stream, and that's been it. There hasn't really been room for much else, if anything. I'm knackered, to be honest. Oh, and before I crack on with that, look, it's well, time check, it's 27 minutes past 4. Now, I wouldn't normally be going to work at this time on a Wednesday night. Normally I would be going to work exactly an hour later than this. But, yeah, New Year's Day, bank holiday, so it's not going to be a normal Wednesday night. Restaurant's quite heavily booked. It's going to be like a Saturday night, something like that. So, yeah, so it's all longer hours. I'm knackered. Got the weekend to come, and then as of next week, everything will calm down and go back to normal. So we are closed next Monday. That will be my chance to have a day of rest. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do next Monday. I might still do something, or I might just say, right, I'm just going to veg out and do bugger all day. And but you know, got the rest of the year now to catch up with rest and to get over the Christmas period. But isn't it wonderful? We're driving to work in some light, and that's very nice. I'm glad we're past the old winter solstice, and the days are now getting longer. Weather-wise, it's been a really mild Christmas. It's now getting colder, and by Friday we're going to be back to snow and ice in this part of the Peak District. We've got snow and ice forecast Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it's going to start fading out as we go into next week. But we've got a cold and snowy weekend ahead. Saturday's forecast for heavy snow. There are weather warnings, so you know, that's going to factor into the old tiredness and just make everything a little bit more exhausting. But hey ho, hey ho. And here we are now in 2025. Seems weird to say that, but you know, it happens every year. A new year comes around, we get a new number to... I'm old enough that the biggest change used to be when you were writing checks, because that was when you tend to write the date. And yeah, you would waste a few checks because you'd put the old year instead of the new one. But who writes checks anymore? Do you still even have a checkbook? I do. For my main bank account, which is with Santander, I do still have a checkbook. And I think I did receive a check. I did receive a check in the year just gone. I can't remember what it was for, but I'm sure it was last year I got a check. And I learned that you could take a photograph of it and pay it in virtually online. But I wouldn't be surprised if I never wrote or received another check. But anyway, yeah, so New Year 2025. What are my plans, aspirations, hopes? I don't do the New Year resolution thing. As I said, I think it's a fallacy. I'm a believer that You want to do something, you do it, and you don't pick an arbitrary date in the future, and you just do it. You nail your colours to the mast. But what are my plans? My plans are to have fun and enjoy myself, and that is pretty much it. I hope I have fun. I hope I enjoy myself. I hope the YouTube channel takes off a bit with the Airbnb stuff. I hope the Airbnb stuff goes well. But most of all, I hope I have a lot of fun and enjoy myself. And I hope that as a community we have a lot of fun and we enjoy ourselves. And I hope that 2025 will bring a lot of community stuff. But yeah, that's my major plan. Have fun, enjoy myself, make the most of it. Make the most of it. Winter, spring, summer, autumn, make the most of it all. Spend more time in Snowdonia. That really is a plan, and I'm not procrastinating or putting it off until the future purposely. That is money dependent. If my income increases, then I will get away on a Monday overnight really quite regularly. And yep, Snowdonia is the place of choice. So much to see, so much to do. It's well within striking distance for an overnight. Ticks all the boxes for me. Merry New Year, Honourable Bridge. Hope it's a great year for you. Oh yes, and while I'm doing these, I also want to feature the community birthday month. We discovered, now I've got a birthday coming up on the 14th, as it happens, of this month, so that is a fortnight today. I have plans for it, which I've spoken about at length on the live streams, but we've discovered that as a community we have more community birthdays in January than you might reasonably expect. So I'm going to feature them in the Chatuary. Struggle with that word. It's not really a word, is it? I'm going to feature those in these videos as well as in the live stream. So it's the 1st of January today. It'll be the 2nd when you watch this, at least, depending on when you watch it. But at the time of recording, it is New Year's Day, January the 1st. And I'm only aware of one community birthday today. So if it's your birthday today and I didn't know, then I apologise, but I do wish you a very happy birthday. The one that I'm aware of is Carol Ann of the YouTube channel Carol Ann, My Clothes Will Fall Off in a Moment. So many, many happy returns to you, and hope you have an absolutely fabulous day. So here we are, darlings, heading into Ripley for the first time this year, and hopefully it won't be all that much longer until we are much better acquainted with upstairs. The lights are on. The Orally men have been in residence all through Christmas and the New Year. They haven't left the premises, so presumably they're slaving away up there. They've begun to have a tidy up in the yard, so that's all good. And depending on exactly when it gets finished, I'm hoping for an opening date it's supposed to be done on 15th of January. Do I think it will be? Honestly, no. But end of the month would be fine as far as I'm concerned, and that would then give me 4 weeks of February to furnish it, and I would then hope to launch it on St. David's Day, March the 1st. One of the most important days of the year for any good Welshman, which I am, and it would be a propitious and lucky day, I think, to launch it. Anyway, here we are at work, so we'd better go and see what's what in this new year.
I got you now.
Oh, gosh, it's cold. Right then, darlings, it is now what we call in the catering industry late. Oh, right. Later. It is now later. Let's turn you off. Oh, God. Oh, that was the wrong button, wasn't it? Let's turn you down. Yeah, it's time to go home, darlings. Time to go home. Bit of a weird one tonight. Half of the people that were booked didn't turn up, didn't answer their phones, didn't bother to let us know. So, not quite as busy as expected. Lights are still on upstairs, look. Oh, I say, look, you can't see upstairs, can you? I can now. Oh, maybe just 3 or 4 more weeks now, and we'll be setting off with the project. Yeah, so not as busy as we thought, but obviously, you know, significantly busier than a normal, whatever day today is. What day is it? God, I've got to think. Wednesday, isn't it? Yes, it's Wednesday. Yeah, so busier than a normal Wednesday. Anyway, what I am glad about is it's not a late night. The last hour, nothing really happened. One takeaway, we had, there's a table of 6 came in. They've just had their mains. That's it, leave them to it. I'm buggering off. It's going to be nice to be able to start a live stream at 11 o'clock. And that means I can finish it before it gets too stupidly late. And that'll be good. I can have a bit of an earlier night. So that's kind of it now. That's kind of it. The madness is over. Bank holiday today, New Year's Day, and that's it, all done. So tomorrow will just be January the 2nd. No more bank holidays, no Christmas, no New Year's. It's all over and done with. And so now it's the slog through the weather of January and February, and looking forward to March the 1st, the beginning of spring, and St. David's Day. Okay, I am going to listen to a bit of music, and I'll be back when we're nearly home to say good night to all of you lovely people. Right then, darlings, we are very nearly home, so thank you for your company today, as always. Wouldn't be the same without you. And thank you for your company for the whole of 2024. And I look forward to so much more of it in the year ahead. let me wish you a safe and peaceful night and a good day ahead, but let me also wish you a really good year ahead. I wish you everything that you wish yourselves and more. Let's hope that it's a really good year for all of us. So, yep, have a safe and peaceful night. Have a good day ahead. Hope there's some joy that you can take from it, and take really good care of yourselves. And if you've got people that you love or who love you, then take really good care of them too. Here we are. Home sweet home. Another year in dear old Windy Bum. Is this my 10th year? Alright, darlings. Much love from me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Happy New Year.